you will be pleased, or possibly peeved, to know that we're back to actual conversations today. Yes, intellectualism reigns supreme. Today we're going to be talking about a theory rather than reading Beatrix Potter to a toddler or making food. I know, I'm kind of sad about it myself. But no, because today is a very exciting theory. I'm Rebecca Farnum, this is Ramblings with Rebecca, and today let's figure out what the heck environmental determinism is. I keep mentioning it as one of the things that I'm going to talk about and keep not talking about it. So, here we go! Woohoo! Environmental determinism, also called geographical determinism or climatic determinism. Climatic, as in climate, as in patterns of weather over time, not climactic, which I keep almost saying, as in, you know, like the exciting part of the book. No, climatic determinism. So we're just going to stick with environmental determinism so I don't keep saying climactic. Environmental determinism, in a nutshell, the view, outlook, assumption, theory, mindset, etc., that the physical environment, our surroundings, the earth, the part of the earth and particular ecosystem and temperature and precipitation patterns, etc., 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 that we are in, set limits, influence, determines, human behavior and society and understandings and outlooks, etc. This is not new. Environmental determinism, you know, as a phrase is perhaps kind of new in scholarship, but it goes back centuries and centuries. You know, the various assumptions or claims that climate has an influence on human phenotypes, skin color, and that kind of thing. Also psychological and behavioral traits. And it's not just humans. Also, climate has been given as a reason for why different animals have different fur, or why rocks are different colors. Yes, really. So all kinds of things around there, not anything new, and in some ways probably very accurate. I spent most of my time in Ohio and Michigan. I am a girl who knows snow, and as such, I have a different reaction to things like the cold than some of my friends who've only ever lived in warmer climes, right? Very simple thing, yes, but okay, yeah, sure. That determines some of our behaviors and characteristics, if you will. However, it also has gone rather far, if you will, in claiming behaviors and mindsets. And this is the moment when environmental determinism really got slapped down, if you will, is in the 20th century when its rhetoric became rather racist and imperialist, and it was called out on that. So, environmental determinists claim that aspects of their physical geography, especially the climate, so especially things like temperature, but also like what natural resources are around and that kind of thing, influences your actual mindset, right? So it's not just the way you react to things in the environment, but it's also who you are and who your society is, right? So there's this claim that societies in the tropics are lazier, more promiscuous, less intelligent or less likely to be thinking because they are from the tropics, right? Now this basically was just saying we're racist against people who live in the tropics and, you know, think they're idiotic people who do nothing but have sex. Problematic for a lot of reasons, clearly. And, you know, there were people who were like, that's not science, that's just racism, no, bad. And, you know, tut, environmental determinism, no, throw that out the window. There are others who say, okay, yes, obviously the racism and the imperialism, not so great, but we perhaps shouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater, and there are still things of environmental determinism that maybe we should think about, right? The environment perhaps still shapes human societies in some ways. Today, kind of the biggest thoughts on environmental determinism are around economic development and the potential. And I think we still need to question the racism piece, but well-respected scholars like Paul Krugman, Jeffrey Sachs, Paul Collier write about the environment and kind of what you're given and your natural resources as influencing what your society can and will be able to do. So it's really a question about how our space and our surroundings impact our behaviors. And tomorrow we're going to talk about kind of the counter theory, if you will, social constructivism.